All right, hey there, everybody. This is CP Cards and Dice. I'm going to take a quick look at the inside pitch error chart. It's a three-part chart. It's got the results for a failed error check, for a failed ET error check, and a failed EG error check. So here is the failed error check on the E, which is an overall error. Then you have on the ET, which is a throwing error. And then you have an EG, which is a ground ball error. Okay, and these are fairly, they're basically common sense. They're intuitive. And it's broken down into by position. There you see. And the number, of course, of the player, of the position. So then it starts off with a G, which is a ground ball. And here, when it's a general error check, it's a ground ball, one base error. He boots the ball. Now in the throwing error, let's stick with the general error. General error on a pop-up, it could be a drop ball, and then it has a special symbol, and that symbol tells you to go down here to the money sign. One base if less than 2 outs, otherwise it's a two-base error. So you're gonna see symbols, and you're just gonna scroll down and read what the symbol represents. See the different symbols? Number sign, dollar sign, plus, parentheses, and so forth. It tells you what they all are. Let's go back up. So then that was a ground ball, a pop-up. See what happens on a line out. There's no error here in the error section. Fly ball, it could be a drop fly by the left fielder, center fielder, left fielder top, center fielder in the middle, and right fielder at the bottom. Only if it's an odd will it be an error. So if it's an error on the card, then you have to roll to see if it's an odd result. If it's an odd result, it will be an error. And then the plus symbol, you scroll down below and it'll tell you what's what. Then you look at a single. It could be for an infielder, it could be an infield single and the throwing error. And then of course in the outfield it could be a single and he boots the ball. He tries to pick it up and he juggles it or drops it and the runner advances a base. All right, the next one is a double. There's obviously no doubles in the infield, so you're not going to get anything at the top. At the bottom, it could be in the outfield. It could be a double and a one or two base error. And then the same for a triple. It could be a one base error because it can't be a two base error or a three base error. He's already on third base. So that's just the error section. So all the three different sections work the same way. The next one, it's going to be an ET, which is a potential error on a throw. And this has the opportunity of being a two-base error it's a two-base error on anybody on the throw, potentially. And then you got all the infield positions, and it says two, that means two-base error. And you're going to check the AND, and you scroll down, and it'll tell you what the AND symbol represents. Pop-up, there's no throwing error on a pop-up, obviously, because you catch it and he's out. On a line out, there's a potential throwing error because you're trying for the double play. So you're either going to get an error or you're going to get the double play on that. On a fly ball, there's nothing there because it's a throwing error. Obviously, they're not throwing anywhere. A single and a throwing error. So if there's a single, they get the ball, and then there's a throwing error potential, right, for the infield. And then in the outfield, same thing, a single and then a potential throwing error. For a double, the same thing, double and a potential throwing error. And finally, a triple, same thing. The last one is going to be the error on a grounder. And this is where your infielder boots the ball. Now, on the outfielder, on a single, he could boot the ball on a grounder too. So if there's a single and a potential for an error, then he could boot the ball in the outfield. Okay. Same for a double. So whenever it says EG, it's a potential for the outfielder to boot a ball on a single, a double, or a triple, and that's it. those are the three charts. The error on a throw, the error on a throw, and finally the error on a ground out. Hope this helps. Take care.